This video brought to you by the Mr. V's Garage Patreon. Link in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to sunny San Antonio, Texas. You are joining me, your host, Mr. V, for the 2024 and first ever Formula One Royal Rumble. Things have got a little bit predictable on track in Formula One this last few years. The top management have approached me and asked them to make some changes in how we decide the world champion. And so this year, the world champion is not going to be decided on track. We're still doing all 24 races, you know, got to keep sponsors happy. But this year, the world champion is going to be decided in the ring. This ring, to be precise. It's your classic WWE Royal Rumble. 20 men enter, 1 man leaves. No, 19 men leave, 1 man remains? Yes, the winner. Try not to get thrown out. 2 feet touch the floor outside the ring, you are eliminated. That is bad.
First, from Mexico, weighing in at 139 pounds, Perez.
And we already have our first racer. It's Checo Perez, or Perez, according to this announcer. All the ballots completely randomized for this. Even I have not seen the order these drivers are coming out. Seems Perez is number 1. That is not good if you've seen a Royal Rumble before. To last through 19 other drivers, going to be tough for Checo. He's starting at the back of the grid. Not his first time, have to say. Normal day in the office for him. Let's see who our number 2 is. Obviously these two just come out to start the match at the bell. From that point onwards, we're going to have one driver every 60 seconds jumping into this ring without pauses. The action just keeps rolling. It's Magnussen.
Weighing in at 149 pounds, Kevin.
And Magnussen is on the move. He does not want to wait. Okay. Did not know he could do that. Front flips into the ring. Quite impressive, I have to say. We did tell the teams they could dress their drivers however they want. There is no budget cap for this event. Haas have elected to do nothing, which is kind of on brand. Okay, first 2 races in the ring. It's time. The 2024 F1 Royal Rumble is underway. And it looks like Checo is out kicking. He's out swinging. He's out to an early lead. He is not going to be slowed down, not by Magnussen at least. I don't think Magnussen's got a single hit in. Checo boots him in the face. This is a one-sided affair so far. So obviously Checo this year, his seat, some questions around it. Is he going to get kept on? Is he going to get replaced? Drivers coming in. It's a crazy driver market this year. He needs to prove himself in this event. Taking home a world championship here today makes it hard for Red Bull to ignore. Obviously his teammate just got the last 3. Checo brings one home today. That's the seat for life. However, going through 19 people, gonna be tough, but this is the way you need to start. We are already getting ready for our second driver. Who's it gonna be? Is Oscar Piastri. Repping that papaya merch, as always. It's looking good, it's looking orange, I have to say. Oscar, second season of Formula One, can he? I was going to say be the first person ever to win a championship in his second season. That would not be true. It would still be pretty impressive. Can he pull it off? Third driver in the ring. It's a tough ask. And he is goading Checo. He wants to fight and Checo happy to give it. This man cannot be slowed down. What? Okay, that might slow him down. Oscar, better at driving than he is at the aerials. Slightly inaccurate just there. But we're warming up. This is all of these guys' first event in front of a lot of eyes here in the F1 arena. It's daunting, okay? They're going to make a couple blunders. They're not professional wrestlers. Oh! Magnussen with his back broken. Sorry, I squealed a little bit in the booth here. My producer's looking at me funny. These things are going to happen. Checo's been watching some film. Clearly, he is prepared. He is not going down without a fight. The special cancelled by Magnussen. This is getting messy in the 3-way, and it's about to be a 4-way. Daniel Ricciardo, a fan favourite. Has he come to play? He's come dressed for the occasion, I can tell you that much. Look at those shorts. Not even shorts. Shorts. Ricciardo, big fan of US culture. pretty sure, big fan of the WWE. He knows the deal. He knows the dress code. He has come to party. We got 2 Aussies in the ring. Will they team up? Do country bonds run deep? They haven't attacked each other so far. I stand corrected. Oh! Ricardo getting vertebrae rearranged by Piastri. The young Aussie blood taking no prisoners. The other end of his spine, now in a different location as well, as Magnussen sends him over the top. Things are getting just dirty in the ring here. Ricardo looking for revenge on Piastri. Piastri taking out 2 at once. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from this kid. This is a move I've never seen before. I have no idea what you'd even call that. They gave me some notes. It does not cover that. Oscar! I mean, my money's on him so far, I have to say. I am fully clipping out this microphone. We are going to have some technical issues if I continue like this. I have to say, this Ricciardo-Piastri rivalry is shaping up to be feisty so far. We're on to number 5. It's, well, Chuck Leclerc. He's legally changed his name to fit in better with a US audience. Will it help him here? The audience seems to be on his side. Don't know what happens to his face. Not looking great. However, that suit, it turns out, if you have an Armani sponsorship, it does not end when you join WWE. That is an expensive suit. Leclerc looking very nice. He's in the ring. We have 5. It's getting crowded, lads. It's getting tough to tell what's going on. Maybe someone needs to get sent home. Who is going to be first? Oscar's back to his high-flying ways. Ricardo continuing just being assaulted by everyone around him. It is not Danny's day so far. The Honey Badger all out of nectar. This is not looking good. Checo had a small nap, but he is back onto his fierce rival Magnussen. Is this going to be the first elimination? Leclerc is just watching. Not keen to get involved. He's happy to let Magnussen go. That's one less person for him to fight. But Magnussen is still here. We're about to get to number 6. 6 men in the ring at one time. I don't know if I can take this. This is just, this is ridiculous. Number 6, it's Alex Albon. Alex too has read the dress code. He has come, I mean, he's looking pretty good, what can I say? I mean, no notes. Number 6 in the ring. Alex Albon, of course, one of the taller drivers on the F1 grid. Oscar Piastri over the ropes. Charles Leclerc goes over the ropes. I wasn't even watching that, but Charles Leclerc is our first man eliminated. 5th one out, first one eliminated. Just absolute scenes. Charles Leclerc not happy down at the front there. He is off. He's going back home. He's got songs to record. He's got pole laps to drive. He's got races to, I was going to say win, bit of a Freudian slip. You can hear Matt Gallagher's tears from here. As I was going to say, Alex Albon, one of the taller drivers on the grid, perhaps even the tallest. The height advantage could come in handy here today, and it does! He sends Magnussen home over the top rope, a single right hook. Kevin did not know what to do with it. We are back down to 4, and it could be 3 in just a second. This Aussie rival continues. Piastri not happy sharing a country with any other drivers. He is going to make sure he's the only Aussie on this grid. The assault continues, but we're on to number 7. It's Carlos Sainz. Again in the Armani. That jacket costs 17,000 euros. Let's hope he doesn't scuff it. He's looking ready. He's looking good. Carlos again. Always looked tall to me, but now you see him in the ring. Actually kind of short. Funny that. Immediately a boot to the face from Perez. Is Carlos cut out for this? He's a golfer. He's a racer. Well, he would tell you he's a singer, but I've got some thoughts on that one. But is he a fighter? So far, no. Ricardo has clearly been watching Piastri, taking some notes from the young Aussie. I don't know what you call that move, but it needs a name. The Piastri is as good a name as any. I have never seen anything like it. Alex Albon, you can clearly see the height difference now. Oh! And you can see it as he goes feet overhead, head over heels, out to the ring. Perez, first one out, still here. He has come to win. Perez is the man to beat here. He's even taken down Piastri. The high-flying Piastri is nothing compared to Perez. On to number 8. It's... Why is he wearing American football pads? What did you tell Esteban we were doing here today? What do you mean? Show me the email. We're doing the American sport. Can you see how that's confusing? Sorry, I'm just having a word with my producers here. Seems to be a communication issue with Esteban's team. I'm not sure he was entirely clear what we're doing here today. He looks like an idiot out there! No, whatever. Anyway, Esteban Ocon, number 8. Maybe the pads will come in handy. Maybe the headgear is going to offer him some protection. Apparently that's legal in WWE, I'm being told. Someone's giving me a thumbs up. The show continues. He's in the ring and immediately met with elbows from Oscar Piastri. And he's out! Oh my God! The helmet did not help. Ocon barely even set foot in the ring. He didn't even know what was going on. He hasn't even left the locker room as far as he's concerned, and he is out of this competition. Wild scenes here in the F1 arena. My heart can't keep up. I did down 4 Lewis Hamilton monsters before I started this event. I may pass out. If the commentary goes quiet, you'll know what it was. Ricciardo goes out as well. Carlos Sainz sends Ricciardo out the back of the ring. We are down to 3. And the only man showing any kind of energy is our first driver out, Sergio Perez. He's got a point to prove. He's got a chip on his shoulder. The double team with Piastri. Oh! My God. Okay. On to Lando Norris. Again, in the McLaren merch. Note from the producers. Norris, as you can see, is fighting with an injury here today. He's got a bad knee owing to carrying McLaren for the last 5 years. Down the ramp he comes. That McLaren merch goes hard. Also, Zach Brown, shameless. Any opportunity to advertise that stuff. It looks alright. I would buy some if it didn't cost 200 quid, but it does, and so I won't. Perez and Piastri, the 2 high flyers, once again battling it out in the front corner. Carlando in the back. I thought these two were friends, the golfing buddies, not friends in the ring, it would seem. Carlos rearranging the skeleton of Lando Norris before putting an elbow through his skull. Perez's skull going straight through the floor of this ring. This is a dirty match. We told them to keep it clean. No, that's not true. We did not tell them anything. But they have just decided that this is going to be to the death, apparently. Carlando still interrupted by Piastri doing what I can only describe as some Cirque du Soleil bullshit. But it seems to be working. Checo's down. Carlos is down. Are the McLaren teammates turning on each other? They are. Number 10 is Valtteri Bottas. Okay. Bottas with a new look for this year. Firstly, blonde mullet, love it. Secondly, State Kick Sauber F1 team, fluorescent green merchandise on the fence. But he rocks it. This man spends his off-season winning bike races. He's won Formula 1 races. Can he win this race event? Can he win? Let's see. He's a multidisciplinary athlete. Does it extend to wrestling? I've got good hopes. I've got good hopes for Valtteri. At the back, the Papaya boys still battling it out. With... I don't even know what that is. There's only room for one number 1. At McLaren. And Oscar's making sure that it's him. Norris is down. He is not moving. Apart from being shoved to the side by whatever. Piastri's steering with Bottas. I think Norris might be unconscious. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. So, Bottas into the ring immediately is down. Seems to be complaining of some kind of head trouble. Probably getting slammed into the floor will do that, I would imagine. Will he make an impact on this fight? I have high hopes, but it's looking lackluster so far. Checo has taken a breather, but to be fair to him, he's already survived 10, 11 other competitors. And Oscar Piastri's out just as we get to number 11, Fernando Alonso, who has put a curtain on the stage. I did not sign off on this. But then again, for this man, anything. Early this year, as some of you will remember, I used flawless, irrefutable statistics to prove that Fernando Alonso was the greatest of all time in Formula 1, on track. Does that extend to in the ring? One other thing to note, Fernando Alonso, one of the shorter drivers on the grid, I believe third smallest in terms of height and weight. It seems he's made up for that with quite a lot of performance-enhancing drugs, because I do not remember him being this muscular. He's going to take that jacket off for his ring attire. You will see he was normal size like 5 days ago. I'm pretty confident a human being can't put on muscle that quickly. Naturally, we might need to look into his locker room. I believe you're going to find some syringes. Back to the ring. Carlos is up on the buckles from Sergio Perez. Staying in for now, though. Valtteri taking it out on Norris. He's woken up. He's had his coffee. He's here to play with the suplex. We love to see it. Carlos defending the bromance brother, Norris. Going after Bottas in a purely revenge-motivated assault. He's not even trying to get him out. He's just trying to hurt him. That is what we like to see here in the F1 Royal Rumble. Fernando Alonso, with these changes to his body, was one of the favourites coming into this, but we were not counting on Perez being as feisty as he has been so far. He's broken out these holds, though. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell who's on top. Number 12, it's Yuki Tsunoda. Again, the drivers are allowed to request whatever entrance they wanted. This is what Tsunoda asked for. This is what he gets. You will notice as well, Tsunoda has actually grown a few inches for this event. It seems that his real life height of 5'1" is shorter than is allowed in WWE. He's had to put on 3 inches. He's into the ring. We're back up to 6 drivers. Chaos may and definitely will ensue. Alonso is up on the shoulders of Norris and down on the mat. Tsunoda is outside of the ropes, almost out already, about to do an Ocon, but not quite, and he is getting revenge on Carlos. It was a reversal. Carlos reversed it. Tsunoda is down. He is winded. Carlos once again taking it out on Norris. There is some bad blood between these two. I dread to think what happened before this event, but clearly they have got some issues they're working out here in the ring. The green battle at the back. Stake Aston Martin. It looks like Bottas is here to break wrists. However, Alonso's wrist held on by just godlike levels of muscle. It's not going to work. Getting close to number 12. It feels like we've been here for hours already. This thing is flying by at the same time, though. Number 13 is Logan Sargent, the hometown hero, the American on the ground. He looks the part. Oh my god. That is a lot of denim. Living up to his name there, Logan Sargent. He seems to be popular. He seems to be popular here in Texas. It's good to see. Very American skip. Love to see it. Will he be keeping the hat on? Is that allowed? No, he's thrown into the crowd. Logan Sargent is in the ring. We are up to 7 drivers. Oh! Norris with the specials. Alonso down for the count for now. Is Sargent going out? Tsunoda comes in to save him. Tsunoda has been watching Piastri from backstage. This kid is acrobatic. Maybe being the smallest and lightest driver on the grid comes to its benefits, because he seems to be able to just fly through the air, nothing holding him back. Tsunoda is one to watch. Carlos has gone out down the front. I didn't even notice who sent him over the ropes. Anyway, Carlos walking away in shame, checking his jacket. He does not own that. That is on loan from Armani. He will have to pay for it if it is scuffed. Bottas up on the turnbuckles. Tsunoda just twisting the knife. We're on to number 14. It is the world champion, Max Verstappen. You never would have known to look at him. Some keen-eyed viewers will also notice Max Verstappen is wearing carbon fibre jeans. Adrian Newey never sleeps. We did tell him, though, that being light doesn't necessarily help you in wrestling. He didn't listen. I guess it's a force majeure at this point. Max Verstappen is in to take Carlos's place and immediately taking out on Sargent, just basically whoever he can see. Bottas not happy to see it, sticking up for the little man. He knows what it's like to be screwed by an organisation. The crowd is on his side. The crowd loving Bottas. To be fair, they can't help but look at him. He is fluorescent green. See what's going on here. Max has already taken a nap. Just watching his teammate Checo, fighting his teammate Checo. I thought they'd be sticking together. They're wearing the same kit, but no! Max making it clear. No one's winning a championship over him, at least not at Red Bull. But Checo's been a force to be reckoned with so far. Has he met his match? Has he met his match? Here in Max and Lando combined, apparently. There's replays happening all over the place. It's hard to keep up. Max is now down. After teaming up with Lando, Lando sends him into the mat. Max straight back up. This guy has got stamina. We are on to number 15? Number 15, Zhou Guanyu. Zhou Guanyu looking stylish. We do have to ask ourselves the question, is this a special outfit for WWE, or is this just what he put on when he woke up this morning? Never can tell with Zhou Guanyu, but I will say, this boy's got drip. He's going to strike a pose. Yes, he is. Love to see it. That coat does look heavy. I'm thinking he's taking it off. He is. He's taking it off, and he's in the ring. Zhou Guanyu, he's fluorescent green as well. Will he do as well as his teammate Bottas? He's gone straight into Gig Alonso's hands. Not a good place to be. Oh my god, he's up in the air! No, he isn't. Zhou Guanyu is done an Ocon. He is already out of the ring. I don't even know who's in there for less time. This does not look good for the second-year driver. No chances of a World Championship this year. No one is surprised. Not entirely sure what Alonso and Norris are doing in the middle there. Let's just leave him to it, I think. Max Verstappen returning to old ways. He thinks he's up on a car, looks down, realizes it is a turnbuckles. And there is a riled up Tsunoda, ready to kick his shins out right behind him. You need to be careful of Tsunoda. You need to be careful of Tsunoda. Can Max hold on? And on the other side, Checo. Checo survived 14 other drivers, but he is now out. Fair play to him. I did not think anyone from the first two was going to get this far, but Checo put in a shift. That was impressive, but the odds were against him, and finally, our first racer is out. Tsunoda sent on a jog. Sargent is just having a sleep at the back there. A double team on Gig Alonso, but I think Bottas and Verstappen combined probably do not weigh as much as Alonso now. He is a force to be reckoned with. I know who my money's on. It's the guy with 19 different shoulder muscles. Someone else has just gone over the ropes. It's Sargent! It's Sargent over the ropes! I was too fixated by Alonso's traps. Sargent sent into the crowd, no less. He is taking the long walk home. On to number 16, Pierre Gasly. I was handed a note before this, says, Pierre Gasly has gone Super Saiyan. It's in Pierre's handwriting. Okay. Right, so it seems that Pierre Gasly has gone to the hairdresser. And he is now dressed as Goku. An interesting turn of events, I have to say. Will it benefit him? He seems to be pumped up. It could work. I mean, it could work. Super Saiyan Gasly is in the ring, taking on Gig Alonso, straight into Norris. I mean, he's coming with the stamina. He's coming with the intensity. Can he take down his old teammate Verstappen, the one who showed him up at Red Bull? No. He's lying down. Fights around the place. Bottas and Tsunoda, two of the favourites, two of the high-flying favourites. It's going to be a tough match between these two. Bottas sends Lando over the ropes and Norris is out. And Bottas is out. It's a double elimination. Tsunoda came in. He saw the opportunity. A stab in the back. Bottas did not see that coming. Scenes like this you do not get anywhere else. Only in Formula 1 and specifically Formula 1 WWE do you see things like this. Oh my god, and it's almost time for the next driver. There's palpitations in my chest. I need medical attention. Who's up next? Is Verstappen going out? Next driver, Lewis Hamilton. Similar to Zhou. Is this for the event? Or is this just normal day-to-day wear for Hamilton? Maybe both. I don't know. It does seem that Hamilton is already wearing colours of his new team Ferrari, not noticing a single piece of black or turquoise. He's ready. Contract doesn't start till 2025, but he is ready for Maranello. He's running down the ramp, back up to 5. We are getting to a point where one of these races in the ring could be our winner. There's not many left. I think we've only got Russell, I want to say, Stroll, Hulkenberg. I think that's it. We are getting close, lads. One of these could be our world champion. Super Saiyan Gasly taking on Gig Alonso. That is a matchup for the ages. Tsunoda flying through the air, taking down Verstappen. Verstappen has no answer for it. Gasly has no answer for it. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Tsunoda. He's 5'0", but that does not stop him. Oh no, not another bromance ruined. Gasly and Tsunoda, some of the best friends on the grid. You hate to see them turn against each other. Please don't say it so. Gasly, no! Oh, he's saved. Verstappen comes in to save him. A repeat of AD21 in the middle. Nico Hülkenberg mit der Lederhosen. Socken und Sandalen. Der Akzente Vater, aber der erste in unserer Herzen. Sorry. I don't know what that was. I don't know where that came from, but it is Nico Hülkenberg. Stereotypical outfit, but they're allowed to wear whatever they want. He's in the ring. I believe that means we only have 2 remaining, Russell and Stroll. Will anything be topped? And Tsunoda's gone out the back of the ring when I wasn't even watching. I had a blackout then. I don't know what happened. I smelt car reverse, and all of a sudden, we jumped like 10 seconds in the future. Anyway. Hulkenberg coming out swinging. Super Saiyan Gasly is looking sleepy, as is Verstappen, and Hamilton! Gig Alonso throws Hamilton over the top ropes. This man is taking out people left, right, and center. Those PEDs are paying off, it would seem. Is he going to take out Verstappen as well? Gasly has other things to say. He wants it. Revenge! Revenge for the time at Red Bull, and Verstappen is over the top ropes thanks to Gasly. But is Alonso now going to take the opportunity to make quick work of him? Hulkenberg wakes up from his nap. We are on to driver number 19, just tosses him around, my God. It's George Russell. George Russell is our 19th driver. Oh, God. I mean, they can wear whatever they want, but can we not? Can we have forced him to wear more? Russell, not uncommon to see Russell wearing very little. Does love to show off those, abs abs would be a kind way to put it. Yep. Okay, Russell. Okay, George. Yeah, we get it. Can you get in the ring? Oh, he's going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's good to be optimistic. That's all I can say. It's good to be optimistic. George Russell is driver number 19. Wow. So, either one of these 4 or Stroll is going to be our world champion. Oh, he's wearing Mercedes sandals. Did not notice that. Either one of these 4 or Stroll is going to be our champion. We're getting close to the end. Russell swinging wildly, those gangly limbs just flaming through the air. There's no one even in front of him, but he's just grabbing at dust. Hulkenberg still in, but Alonso giving him a shove. Russell with a slight tap on his shoulders to break it up. Just goes flying. Sorry. Okay, Gasly going over the side. Russell cannot do it. Russell, again with a height advantage, one of the taller drivers, should come in handy. However, not one of the heavier drivers, as you can tell by the physique here. It's not looking good so far. It's not looking good at all. Russell, with a boot to the face, flies down to the mats below. He is out. Will not be a world champion. Lawrence Stroll. Sorry, is that a typo? No. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not a typo. Lance Stroll has seemingly given his place to his father, Lawrence Stroll. I mean, if he can help him out on track, why not help him out in the ring? Lawrence is looking big, and he's looking suited and booted. Could he be a dark horse in this competition? My producers are telling me it is valid. An entrance is an entrance. Lawrence Stroll is now eligible to become a Formula 1 World Champion. Didn't think I'd be saying that when I woke up today, but here we are. He's almost sent Hulkenberg out. Pounding Gasly below the belt. There are no rules when you're talking to Lawrence Stroll. But look at that. And Russell's climbed up on the stage. Someone get him off the stage. Get him off the stage. Hulkenberg trying to pick up Stroll, not realising that Lawrence Stroll seemingly is about 7 feet tall and 500 pounds. And that's what you get. That's what you get. You provoke Lawrence, you get sent home. We're down to 3, our final 3. One of these will be crowned champion. Lawrence Stroll picks up Gasly. Oh my God! But as soon as he lands, Alonso takes the opportunity, picks up this man and just flings around like he weighs nothing. Lawrence Stroll is not moving. I see a slight twitch. He's up, he's okay. Alonso just taking a little breather just to watch this going on. Gasly maybe has gone Super Saiyan. That was a hell of a jump. Stroll is not short. Quite a reach to get up there. Being punished now though. Should have saved your energy for Alonso. That's what I'd be worried about. That man has biceps on his biceps. Lawrence Stroll, used to staying in 5-star hotels, thinks this is one of them, just sleeping at the side of the ring there. Oh! Met with a headbutt from Alonso. And a pound to the back. And another. And another. And another. It does not matter who signs this man's paychecks. Alonso, there are no friends in this ring. He is here to win. He's got Gasly. He's got Gasly up on the ropes. Is he sending him out? He's not. Gasly staying in, but Alonso is not done yet. Lawrence comes over to watch his employee at work. He's trying to help. He does not know how. He is confused, but it's worked. Gasly is out. We are down to our final 2. It's an all Aston Martin final. Just taking a sip on Lewis Hamilton Monster Energy number 5. Not sponsored. Fernando Alonso versus Lawrence Stroll. The employer, the employee, who will come out victorious. It is getting intense. Alonso is showboating, which is not something I would necessarily recommend in front of someone who pays you, but that does not matter within these ropes. Spinal injuries do not matter within these ropes. If you ask Alonso, he has come here to win. He was number 11 out. He's bested 8 others. He just needs to best number 9. If he can make it here, he can make it anywhere. Lawrence Stroll not putting up a fight. I'm actually getting kind of concerned about Lawrence Stroll's health. He is not young, is the nicest way I can put that. Just flailing to the ground. This is not sport, everyone. This is not sport at this point. This is bullying. He's literally doing a Darth Vader hold on him. A punch to the gut. I'm hesitant to say elder abuse without looking up Lawrence Stroll's age because I don't want to offend him. He watches my videos. I mean, you have to touch the subject. Alonso just waiting, planning his final move. Lawrence Stroll's over the ropes. This is it for the World Championship. Fernando Alonso, 2024 Formula 1 World Champion. People said he was done at 2. People said he would never get to 3. And yet, here we are. All it took was a complete rule change in how the Formula 1 World Champion is decided and many, many steroids. But here we are. Fernando Alonso is your F1 champion.